Hey, 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 welcome in. So I mean, I'll probably be finishing it up whenever I finish the game. Hey, how's it going, Ren? I'll probably finish the live stream when I finish the game because I don't think I plan on starting a new game tonight. If nothing else, I may do like a Slay the Spire run just for fun if it ends up being pretty short. But for the moment, the plan is to just be done with the stream once I complete the game. But we'll see. Yeah, usually, I usually go till midnight. So either one of three things will happen. I either go till midnight, I complete the game tonight and I call it, or I complete the game and I play like a run of Slay the Spire until midnight or so. I'm not sure yet. How you doing, by the way, Whimsy? And how are you doing, Ren? Good, glad to hear it. How's your week been so far? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Just got out of I've been having a bit of a hefty cough all day, so I went to a steam room, and that seems to have helped kind of clear out some of the crud in my chest, so that hopefully I'll be a little bit less coughy than I was last night and today. We'll see. Do I even have... I don't really have anything worth spending anything on, I don't think. You know what? Ironically, I haven't even maxed out my archery stuff. Also, it's because I have church, and for my church service is ending early, and I'm thinking of watching your stream after it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll still be here. Yeah, let's see. Based on if your church is just now starting service, I'm guessing you're probably in either Mountain Time or Pacific Time, right? Just a guess. Because it'd be a little bit later in the evening.
Well, hello, Daniel.
Oh my god. Oh my god, hello, Daniel. 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 Oh my god, hello, Daniel.
Hey, how's it going?
Swiggity swooty game that booty.
Third time? Okay. Oh. I was about to say, it'd be a bit late if you were Central Time or either Central or Eastern, to be starting a church service, so I figured it was probably either Mountain or Pacific. I'm heading to the last demon door that I can open, and then going back to the Hook Coast. Because there's one demon door that I cannot open, and then there is the one over here.
Yay! Yes! Yeah, you
There's the one that involves giving the door a rose and chocolate. Dang, look at those beheadings. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, shoot. I think I'm gonna try this this next section with no shield at all. Yeah. So the Lady Grey, one I cannot open because there's the one where you have to marry Lady Grey, where it basically says you need to be married, you need to have a ball and chain, and it needs to be a posh one too, one with a title. So I can't open that door because we gave Lady Grey the middle finger, essentially. And then, but the other one that I can open, I believe the only one left that I haven't already opened, is the one where you give the door a rose or chocolates. It starts at 7:30 or 7 p.m. Pacific time. I forgot which one it is. Gotcha. Hey, Rara, welcome in.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's Rara. Hey,
Daniel.
did you see that Rara's here? Oh, hey, Zach, did you see that
Daniel.
is here? Oh, did you miss that, Rara, last night? You must not have been here for that. Daniel's very sober tonight. He's learned his lesson, or well, at least for tonight. We'll see if it sticks. You might have. Hey, how's it going, Richard? Good to see you. Alright, let's give this thing the rose. Well, that didn't work. Red rose. Sign. Go ahead and, I suppose you can go here for now. Whoa, what just happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. It just went full screen. Options. Why did it just go full screen? That was weird. Weirdly enough, this computer, this game is for some reason actually making my computer be like, have to breathe heavy a little bit.
You really know how to treat a dog.
Did I tell you my dog breathed a name? No, you didn't.
Be open to.
Oh, you were there for the voicemails at the end. Did you see me? Basically, I made little soundboard clips of the voicemail.
Oh my god. Hello, Daniel.
I love how all that's in here is like literally some torture racks and a bed. This demon door was freaky. This game must not be well optimized for Windows 11 PC. I guess not. This is the only outfit I would consider switching out for the chicken head. I do think it's really, really funny that, so you come in here, that you have to basically romance this door to get in here, and then all that's in here is a big, giant, fancy not even 4-poster, 8-poster bed, and 2 torture racks, and some cages and chains. And that's all that's in here. It reminds me of your cabinet and closet. Baruch. Now I have Rain, y'all come to my palace. I'll give you a good Assalamualaikum. If you use a lower resolution, it'll most likely be considerably smoother. Well, so the gameplay itself isn't. It's not that the gameplay itself isn't smooth. It's just there was like an individual moment where it just was like, whoa, oh gosh. All right, I think we're ready. That was the last demon door I can actually open it up. Is that Zach's room? If Zach's bedroom has that much space in it, I would almost be inclined to say, bro, give me your address.
Daniel.
So how do I get back? Do I have to go back to Hook Coast? I think I have to go back to Hook Coast.
Oh my god.
Why are there enemies here? Bro. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to. Okay, well, no, he's a Corgi Chihuahua mix. His name is Tortilla Jr. He's Tortilla Jr. specific. That's awesome. Love it. I love it. Hey, Richard. Richard, how are you doing tonight? Okay, how do I leave again? I don't know how to get back. Does Fable have a good soundtrack? It kind of seems like a little bland and theatrical, but it's a little... No, it is definitely a little bit more on the bland and theatrical side of things. Should you edit fraps so you can see what's really going on? It shows your frames per second really small in the corner. I may get that. Because I would be curious to know why this is, like, randomly making my computer go... like visibly I can hear, or not visibly, audibly I can hear the fan like randomly kicking on really, really strongly. Yeah, the music is definitely more theatrical, kind of. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. Just more like very, very backgroundy. Okay, how on earth do I get back to the DLC? I have no idea how to get back. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Let me see. I don't think that's the case. I mean, I've got Chrome going, but I have to have Chrome going, or well, I guess I could use a different browser. Is the stream stuttering for anyone else? You know, I don't know how to get back. Let me see. Let me look it up. Fable TLC, how to get back to Northern Waste. Proceed with the main quest line by obtaining the Fireheart and use it to summon the ship. How do we get back? Okay. I'm a little lost. I don't know how to get back. The ships are gone. Why are the ships gone? Making pork chops with chow mein. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm officially confused. Wait, Healer's Guild, Greatwood Cullis Gate, Twin Blades Camp, Litchfield, Graveyard, Witchwood, Knothole Glade, Barrowfields, Oakvale, Bowerstone South, The Lost. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I didn't notice that earlier. Okay. Now we're good. We're okay now. Saying that Bill Gates just played a joke on me. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay, I have to reload because I just took damage. I wonder if I can do this without. Well, let me learn its pattern first, and then I'll try doing a little no shield action. Holy cow! Holy cow! Dadgum. Okay, well apparently that's how you defeat the... Apparently that's how you defeat the ice trolls without taking damage. Because I don't think I actually took a single hit from him. Except for maybe there at the end. I had some Mexican food for helping my buddy move. Steak and chicken with habanero and queso cheese, beer with lime. That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. That really does sound good though. Do-do-do, do. I will use that right away, because that is gold. Serve life. I have... Oh, that's ages. I don't need ages potions. Lame. I think it's weird when he does that, like, kind of strange backwards spin. This looks like it could have a berry spot. Yep, here we go. There were so many people on the road today, you would have thought the whole town got free tickets to see Taylor Swift open for on stage. That's a random combination of two people. I'm just imagining them opening a casket with a rotting corpse just falling out onto the floor. Oh, dang it. This looks like a hit. I must not know what you're referring to there. Are you still talking about Taylor Swift? She's evil? How exactly is Taylor Swift evil? I don't know enough about her to, like, really have an opinion on her, basically, at all. I just know she makes music. That's pretty much it. Like, I know that may sound really, really ignorant. Okay. Otherwise, it's a completely different comment. Yeah, see, I thought you were talking about, like, somebody who's weirdly obsessive about her. To the point of, like, doing bioanalytical analysis of her fecal matter. Thank you for making me utter that sentence out loud. Or, well, you didn't make me. But, thank you for being the reason that I uttered that sentence out loud. And hope to never utter a sentence like it ever again. Elixir of Life. This area has a lot more, like, off the beaten path, not marked on a map places, which is kind of cool, actually.
There you are. So how was the cruise?
Daniel.
Me? I'm more of a teleporter girl.
Oh my god.
Good thing your seal set the local ones off. I've managed to get a good look around, and this pile of stones might be worth investigating. See all those inscriptions? I'm heading back to the guild to work on the translations. You should carry on to Snowspire and speak with Scythe. He's waiting for you. Catch you later.
Daniel.
Missed it. Missed it. There was a grave right over here. I'm wondering if it may have had a dig spot. Do you have a dig spot? Do you have a dig spot? Do you have a dig spot? What are you laughing at, Zach? I swear, you're just distracting. Just making this whole thing. Raise the volume on it. On the game in general. Did I lower it? Did I lower it recently for some reason? I don't think I did. Oh, the soundbite? So I need to make the soundbite louder. Let me think if there's a way I can do that. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see if there's a way I can manually adjust the volume on this clip. Volume. Yeah, here we go. There.
Daniel.
It's louder, but it's not super great. CDI Lincolnitis and other silly stuff. Dude, I have a Stream Deck that has... I mean, I have to scroll through pages to get to all of them, but I have, like, 12 pages of buttons I can use.
Welcome to Snowspire, hero. Walk with me. Speak
Of your journey.
Summoners have reached Hook Coast. Then there is less time than I thought. And I have much to tell you.
Oh
I
my
arrived
God.
here many years ago, when the guild believed Jack of Blades would use the Snowspire Oracle in his search for the sword.
For the sword.
Now it is we who are in need of its wisdom. To speak with it, we will need the glyphs of inquiry. They were hidden in the Age of Archon by 4 acolytes, who buried them deep in the haunted necropolis. I will send word to the necropolis guards to grant you passage.
Me. Audio. Actually, you know what? Let me... Dialogue sound. That dude is ugly, but looks cool. Yeah, he kind of strikes an interesting balance of being both, like, visibly horrifying, but also very imposing and kind of cool. You don't look like no chicken chaser to me. I got a special offer for you. Do you have anything of interest? No. Do you have anything of interest? You know what? I could use some tattoos. Spiral... Why is it called a dementia tattoo? Arrowhead? No. No. No Spire's a slinger. Commander. A bunch of spades and cheese, basically, yeah. More or less. Are these all face tattoos? Do you have any, like, chest tattoos? Oh, there we go. Here's something. So, general. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's get that. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into the other tattoos here. Embrace. Red Widow. Sea Chaos legs. Okay, let's go with that one. Oh, wait, there's Sea Chaos arm tattoo. Sea Chaos... Oh, there's a matching set. Okay, so we got Dark Vortex. That's pretty cool. Oh, I need to get a back tattoo. Hold on. Sorry. Gotta get a back tattoo so I have something to look at. How... We need just a back tattoo. Carlin Wings, no. 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 Wait. No. There it is.
Teresa owes her life to you.
Alright, now we got some tattoos. Although, it's kind of funny, you can barely even see them. Oh, okay, if I turn around and you look like this, then you can see them. Okay, let's go. We're going to the necropolis.
Chicken chaser?
Chicken chaser?
Oh my god, hello, Daniel.
Oh, that was weird. Breaking and entering, stealing books, and getting tattoos. All I know after the character so far. That's actually been that's actually a pretty concise summary of this playthrough so far. I remember asking you if this game or Ratchet 2 had better arenas. You said this game was more nostalgic, but that was it. I mean, I think that's still a pretty fair sentiment. I think that Ratchet's arenas are really, really cool. But I do have, you know, a lot of memories about the arena here. I don't know that I can say it's better than Ratchet though. Like, there's only like what, 8 rounds or eight well, I guess technically there's like 4 rounds per wave, or 4 waves per round. But I think Ratchet and Clank is probably more fun. Because here's the thing. With Ratchet and Clank, you have a lot more, you have a lot of your different powers and stuff that you can use. Or the weapons that make it a lot more interesting. This one, you basically just end up getting to a position where you're like, okay, just get in flame. Get in flame as high as you can get it, and win. And that's it. So it does seem a little boring by comparison when put next to Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna flip my lid at Ratchet and Clank 3's arena. There are full-blown obstacle courses. That sounds awesome.
Oh my god.
That sounds really cool.
Oh yes.
Look at these
So I
beefy
told us to let
guards.
you in. Well, I guess you better show him for
Got hands the size of dinner plates.
Nice try, Mungo. It's your turn, and you know it.
Ah, nuts. All right then.
Ah,
Follow me.
nuts.
Right, that's as far as I'm going. This place ain't safe, you know. The old town's full of ghosts. Folks say the poor beggars don't even realise they're dead. Let's come rummaging for pieces of carved stone, you know. The others found more than they bargained for, though. Rotting corpses, a lot of them now.
You know what they said about big
Have a nice
hands,
day.
big gloves? You know what they say about big gloves, right? Hey, how's it going, Noah? Kind of stumbled over your name there for a second. Hope you're having a good one. It's going pretty good. Has that ever thought about doing voice acting for anime dubs? It is a good game. I am a fan. Format. How many different? I thought. Oh, that's the first one I actually needed. The rest were bunk, I guess. Third one is, well, let's just say don't bother with that one. What? Oh. So here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on Fable 3. I actually don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's a bad Fable game. If that makes sense. It really, if you take the game by itself and just take it on its own. It's really not that bad of a game. It's just when you compare it to Fable 1 and Fable 2 that it kind of falls flat as a Fable game. Hey, Master General, good to see you. Fable 2 is superior. I do think mechanically speaking, I think Fable 2 is superior. I was looking on your play of this, but wasn't totally following it. What it's about. So basically, you're in the age of heroes, and your main character that you play as is like a hero of heroes, basically. And you stopped. What company created the game? Is it Lionhead or Lionhead Studio? I think. 3 missed the Fable mark, but it's a solid fantasy game. A lot less Fable. It's less Fable soul. Yeah, exactly. Cause nailed it with that description. Stricter Pin, but Fable 3 has a lot of. Oh no, it definitely has issues. No, I agree. It does have issues. I just think that there's, so I think the ending falls flat. It needed like. Honestly, I think it needed like 10 more hours of play at the end with you as the king. I think it needed like I think half the game should have been you playing as the king. And I think that would have been I think it would have been a lot better if, the first 15 or 16 hours you're working to overthrow your brother, and then you have another 10 to 15 hours where you are the king and you're making decisions and you're doing big plays like that. Oh yeah, we did talk about that, Ash. And I totally agree. I think you're up. Yeah, exactly. The king section felt rushed. I think that if they had let that play out a lot more, and the ending was kind of weak. Yeah, I agree. The ending fell flat. Like a forced speed run and random time jumps. Yep, I agree. Especially when you're like 180 days out, and then all of a sudden you just jump to like the fated day all of a sudden or whatever. I remember there being like one particular huge time jump where I thought that I was going to be able to have like a bunch more of kingly decisions to make. No, I don't want to give you the keys yet. There's an old video game. He calls himself Angry Joe. He talks about why Fable 3 is terrible. Okay, I'll have to look at that. I think there are many reasons why Fable 3 is a weak game. I don't necessarily think that it is a terrible game. I think the problem that you have with games like that are coming on the heels of a very beloved franchise like Fable 1 is that the moment that you don't at least come close to the expectations people had for it, they're very, very quick to mark it off as being a terrible game and not just a substandard or less, not as good as they expected. So, and that's what I think happens with games like Fable 3, where it's just, it didn't hit the mark. It didn't come up to people's expectations, what they were hoping for. So instead of it being just like a weak game, a lot of people tend to mark it as a terrible game, which I think is a little unfair. Because it's not a bad game. It's just not great. It's just not as good as it could be. Peter Molyneux didn't help with the endless promises. Well, yeah, that's kind of been one of his problems since day one. Which after Darkstar Ash kind of informed me a little bit about Peter. I did some research about all the different claims he made about what Fable was going to have and what it wasn't going to have. And yeah, he was a big talker. He was a very big talker. He loved to make promises. That is for sure. I love Peter Molyneux, but he bites off way more than he can chew. Consistently, yeah. That does seem to be pretty accurate. But if I pick a Fable game, I wouldn't play... Definitely Fable 2. Yeah, oh, I agree. If I could only play one Fable game, as much nostalgia as I have for Fable 1, and I do, I have a lot of nostalgia for Fable 1, it would be Fable 2. I totally agree with you there, Noah. Fable 2 is... I would say with the exception of the final boss fight, 2 is the superior Fable game. I do think the end boss fight is really the only area where Fable 2 fell flat. I think if they had a better like actual boss fight at the end of Fable 2, then I think the game would have more ubiquitously overtaken Fable 1 as the best in the series. I think a lot of people still say that Fable 1 is the best, and I think mostly that's nostalgia. Understandable. I love Fable 1. Stuff like jobs and quests only available after completion, like the Fairfax Castle. Yeah, 2 is more endgameable, absolutely. I think that mostly, most of the cases where people say that Fable 1 is the best is Fable 3 endgame is amazing, especially if you failed to save the world. That's funny. That's a solid joke, Ash. Well played. Just you. No one's around. Just you and monsters. The next game after this is going to be Halo 2, which will be a first-time playthrough for me. So just like Halo 1, I have not played Halo 2, so it will be a first-time playthrough. I'm excited for it. You really dislike the Flood? OG 2 or the remaster? Probably OG. I'm not 100% sure, but probably the OG. Xbox for Halo. So the PC port of it's the Legacy collection that has. I don't know. I guess does the Legacy collection have the capacity like Halo 1 to turn on the original graphics? Would you be down to play some quick Flash games if you have free time at the end of this? Possibly. I was keeping an option open to play a little bit of Slay the Spire. If I end up finishing this early tonight, or if I finish this with enough time. Because I actually, unironically, may be in a live stream tournament for Slay the Spire at some point in the near future. Possibly. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much for it. You either launch OG Halo 2 or launch Remaster. Okay. I also want to mention another thing to you is my favorite medieval time game is Reckoning Kingdoms of Amalur. Okay, hold on. What year? Let me look that up real quick. Reckoning Amalur. Came out in 2012. Okay, I'm going to add this to the list. Sorry, 1 second. I'm adding this. Do the tournament. Okay, 2012 Kingdoms. I don't know. 1 year away from being retro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I am kind of, so again, I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much because, I mean, it'd be kind of dumb to just get too excited about something that may or may not happen. But I was at least in discussions with somebody who is the one organizing a tournament for Slay the Spire. So, we'll see. Yep, okay, well, I know I added it to the list, so it will be on the docket for people to vote for if they if it wants to be if people want to have me play it on the live stream. So it will be open to vote. Come on, buddy, get up. There we go. I don't know why I don't do this with like every single hit. I really should. Man, see, and this. I know you're just teasing, but see, this is where one of the
Burn,
differences
baby, burn.
with Slay the Spire
and
comes
and
is
Fable
that
go hand in hand.
if you are familiar with Slay the Spire, it is like endlessly fascinating to watch. But if you're not familiar with Slay the Spire, it is so boring to watch. So it is one of those things. It's like it's kind of a catch-22. You know, people who are really into it are really into it, and the people who don't really either choose to or are not, or just don't vibe with it. Yeah, they're not going to get it. Yes, it is boring. Yeah. See, I mean, I'm aware that it is not an uncommon way to feel. I'm aware of that. Oh, Zach, you can joke about it all you like. You can joke about it all you like. I have remarkably thick skin. You won't get to me. Don't worry. I certainly slayed that spire.
Slayed that spire.
Should come back to Snowspire now and see if we can.
You've received a new quest
Ulde. Ulde. Oh, you gotta give it more time, Ash. It was still on the cooldown. Okay, Lost Bay. Let's go there first. Yeah, it needs like 20 seconds.
Undi.
There you go. Got it now. Is that troll? Is that troll seriously hitting me all the way from up there? There we go.
No homie, that spire got slayed for real, dot ye feel me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, EB, I mean, I have to, you know, I have to be straightforward. Yeah, so basically, Noah, there is a way that you can essentially break the TTS, the text-to-speech, and it involves basically a certain combination of like, there's like certain spellings of certain words that breaks the TTS and it doesn't know how to handle it. So the regulars have discovered the ways to break the TTS, and have been having fun with it.
It's goodbye to ye.
Sadly, that one doesn't seem to work with Biden. Sad. Very sad. Here's the thing. So you got this DLC, and you still have a new weapon that is still not better. It's the 30 silver key chest. Why? Why on earth is it 30 silver keys if it's not even remotely close to being the best weapon in the game?
Oh, if only I...
And here's the thing. Give this door all your silver keys. Oh, what do you get for it? Another sword. Hey, do you want to take a guess how many... Cause? Hold on. Hold on. Alright, just for reference, Soulless Greatsword. Bought from a shop about halfway through the game. Okay?
Just myself,
The Avenger. The reward for the 30 silver key chest. It looks it's not even remotely as cool. It's not even nearly as cool. It's like, it's a sword with a hole in it.
Hippa hop, a hip, a hippy dippy dop, you don't stop. A whippy with the bang bang biddle and the wiggle swiggle jiddle.
that hole in the blade though.
And keep your feet flowing, G.
It's an awful sword. Now this one, however, I do think is a cool looking sword. Like, at least this one looks cool. This one's cool. You can see some bandits actually using it. That's true. So it's a basic bandit sword. Now this one, I get. But it's also weaker. It's not much weaker. But it is still weaker, and it's a two-handed weapon. And it only has one augmentation. Alright, so it's got a flame augmentation, it's heavy, it's weaker, at least it looks cool. But here's the thing. Flame augmentation, health augmentation, sharpening augmentation, more damage, looks cooler. Or at least looks as cool. Anyway,
That
that's
little sword is for we men from the Jaddas movers.
Anyway, that's my spicy rant about the swords. That I will say that that was one of my... Oh, Obama didn't work? I wonder why. Let me go look at that. Should. Oh yeah, no, the Soulless Greatsword looks super cool. I mean, it's got this, like, serpentine kind of wave to the blade. It's super awesome. And you can get it halfway through the game. Like, I actually... One of my only complaints about the game is that it feels a little game breaking for the Soulless Greatsword to be able to be achieved so early. I think that it would have been far better if they made the Soulless Greatsword either like it's this game's Rhino, yeah, and you can get it halfway through the game. It really, I think they should not have done that. I think it would have been far better if they had just made it to where either this sword was the reward for the 30 key chest, or it was the reward for the silver key demon door. One of those two. It should not have been available. As much as I love having it, it should not have been available halfway through the game. I think the design of the Soulless Greatsword is based on the Soul Reaver from the Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver series. You shouldn't be able to get massively OP weapons until 80% through the game. I totally agree. You can say the same for Scorn, but at least that can be a bit tricky to get. Yeah, but here's the thing. The thing that makes Scorn debatably an even worse example of that is you can technically get Scorm's bow immediately after the tutorial. I mean, I did. I went and got it, like, right away. So, if we're going in that direction, Scorm is actually a worse example of that. Because you can get it
You have uncovered the glitch.
in the first 2 hours of the, first 2 hours of the game.
Time we awoke the oracle from its deathless.
At least the Soulless Greatsword, you have to get, like, halfway through the game. You should get the Sword of Aeons. Same with the Sword of Aeons.
Grant us the knowledge we seek. What evil rises in this land?
I'll pull up the speaker bot here in a second and test see what's going on. The guildsman is here.
Follow the footsteps of the one who bore the mask you carry. Jack of Blades.
Okay, that's true. To get Aeon's sword, it's a glitch. So you have to rely on a glitch to get that. So I wouldn't count that. Yeah, cause is correct. It was not intended, so that one doesn't count. The Scorm's bow you can legitimately get in the first hour of the game, first hour and a half of the game. So, like, without doing any exploits, any glitches or anything, you just have to know to go get it.
Cheated death once more. Never have we encountered a being like him. I do not envy you. The Bronze Gate has long been a symbol of doom.
Fortnite is definitely plummeting.
Return to Briar Rose at the shrine. Perhaps she can tell you how to use.
What do you mean Fortnite is plummeting?
I must return to the guild.
My fate smile upon you.
You've received a new quest card.
Do I have the main quest? Chapel Storm Hidden Booty. Meet Briar Rose at the Archon's Shrine in Conquest. Okay.
My spinach buffs bring all the emperors to the yard, and they're better than yours.
Yeah, the Kronk one is so hit and miss. Sometimes it's really on point, sometimes it's really bad.
Hey, glad you're still with us. These inscriptions are...
It's not doing good. It's been on the decline for a while.
Everything
Really?
indicates that Jack's new form will emerge from behind the Bronze Gate, and this structure is the key to opening it. Like
Scorm also had a rifle in its Fable 3.
These things are never simple, are they? It doesn't want just any heroes either. The first
there's a rifle in Fable 3 named Scorm, like Scorm's rifle or something.
Head off, but then there'd be no one for me to order around, would there? Why don't you pay Thunder a visit? He knows the arena inside and out. I've checked with the guild, and they say he's in Knothole Glade.
How old is Theresa in the late game? Like in Fable 3? Oh, hundreds of years old. In Fable 3, she's got to be,
I better start researching the second.
I mean, with how much time had progressed, I'd be inclined to say, hundreds of years old.
And our business is not quite finished. You destroyed my sword, remember? Have you any idea how many centuries?
Yeah, she doesn't really have a physical. She has like a semi-corporeal way that she presents herself. She's not really a physical being by that point. She's about 500 by Fable 2, so tack on another couple hundred years. Or wait, no. In Fable 3, those are your two sons, right? Am I wrong about that? A 50-year gap from 2 to 3. Okay, so she's like 550 years old. Okay, all right, Noah, go hit me with the tough question. I'm all ears. I am all ears. Meet Thunder in Knothole Glade. So the two kids are Fable 2 heroes' children, right? $600-ish if you consider your age in Fable 1. That makes sense. What do I think of the story in Fable 3?
Tell you again. We don't need a hero. First time in years we aren't being attacked, sieged, or kidnapped by anything.
It had potential to be okay, to be pretty decent, but it just the ending fell so flat that I can't in good conscience say that it's good. I do think that they had honestly a lot of potential for it to be a very good story. But when you fumble the ending as hard as they fumbled the ending of Fable 3, I think it'd be hard for me to say. What are my hopes for the reboot?
You should search in the bloody dust of the arena itself.
I think that if they could take the general like mechanical feel of Fable 2.
Unless you're here to take my soul.
Sorry, I'm trying to think like what my ideal Fable game would be. Okay, so if you're asking my hopes for the reboot, here's what I would do if it was my hopes for the reboot that's coming out this year. I would want the mechanical gameplay from Fable 2, the vibe from Fable 1, and the scope from Fable 3. That's it. That is exactly how it... And I'll clarify exactly what I mean. I think the vibe from Fable 1 is the best in the series. The way it feels, it had that funky, weird, left field British humor that was just really, really unique, really enjoyable. Love it. Fable 2 refined the actual gameplay of Fable 1. So the mechanics of Fable 2 were far superior. The way that you interacted with the world, the way that you fought, the fluidity of the combat, the fluidity of the spells, the way you could transition spells from first person to third person, or you could change them from area of effect to directional. I thought that was, or was that actually 3? I may be wrong. That part may actually have been Fable 3. I do remember that specific aspect being a plus. So whether that was Fable 2 or Fable 3, that was a good thing. But I think that the way you interacted with the world in Fable 2 was way better. It felt larger. It was much larger. There were far fewer constraints on your path in any given zone. Now you still had limitations of where you could go in the map zones, but it was far less limiting, and it felt more open. But it was still like directing you in the story path. So it balanced basically everything that Fable 1 did well. Mechanically, it does better. But it didn't quite have the same vibe that Fable 1 had. So if you could pull the feeling and the vibe from Fable 1, staple it onto the mechanics of Fable 2, but give the game this scope in terms of its impact on the world that Fable 3 had. Now, granted, in Fable 2 you do have the spire and how it would have ended the world, but it was kind of like this. Only you and Lucian knew how big of a deal it was. Nobody else knew. So you knew, and this one random guy that you shoot once at the very end of the game knew how big of a deal what you were doing was. Fable 1, everybody knew how big of a deal it was. Fable 3, everybody knows how big of a deal what you're doing is. Fable 2, that's the only critique I have on it, is that the ending, the fight with Lucian, just shooting him once was like, okay, I mean, I get it. He's not a hero. You're not fighting an actual hero. So why would it be a difficult combat if you're fighting just some random dude who happened to be in power to where he could kind of build the infrastructure to make the spire, to make the whole story happen? So why would it be a fight? Okay, I get it. But it still would have been nice to have some like really big climactic fight and then maybe finish it off with just shooting Lucian, and it just didn't really feel like that. But the scope of Fable 3, I loved how you became the king of Albion, and you were making huge overarching policy decisions that impacted the entire world, that you could actually change the landscape of the game. You could shift entire map tiles from being one type of a zone to an entirely different type of zone, depending on just whatever you signed on a piece of paper. A place could be an orphanage, or it could be a factory, or it could be, you know, you could drain the lake or restore the lake. You know, all these different decisions that you were making these huge, very big impacts in the world. So yeah, that's kind of the more in-depth explanation of what I mean. The vibe from Fable 1, the mechanic fluidity of Fable 2, and the scope of Fable 3. Put those together, that's what I would like.
If you're hoping to find Whisper's soul in the arena, you'll be disappointed.
Open world slop. I think I probably know, but if you want to clarify what you mean specifically, I think that would be helpful if I knew for sure. Because I believe I know what you mean. What am I supposed to be doing here? And Noah, feel free to throw out, you know, as wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. Yeah, okay, I got you. And to expand what you can see on your map, you have to climb a tower, which then floods your map with markers. Gotcha. Let's talk about Pokemon open world and Metroid. I gotcha. Ham has mentioned this Fable chick like 413 times already this stream. Eager to find more about her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Noah. Yeah, she. Sorry, I was force of habit of just reading the message there, Ash. Okay, let me think here. What am I actually doing? I don't know at the moment. Yeah, that was just force of habit of just actually reading the words there. Retrieve a soul from the arena, or kill Thunder and claim his soul.
Daniel.
Sure. But yeah, I could have also said something. Why is there... Oh, is this an assassin here? While reinstalling Fallout 4. Talk about a self-call-out right there. That's a self-call-out if ever I've heard one, Ash. So, Noah, I am curious. It's worse. Guess what I'm playing while you wait for it to install? Oh, gosh. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure. What are you playing? The only thing I might slightly disagree with you on is your point of view on Fable 3. The plus side on it being, I don't think it was well executed. Oh, I definitely think it... I don't necessarily think that it was well executed. I think that the ending portion was not well executed. However, I like the concept of it. So even if it wasn't done well, I like the idea. Just like Xenotravos. Who or what is Xenotravos? Yeah, Noah, I do agree with you. I don't think it was executed well. But I love the idea. I love the idea of, in this Fable-type world setting, if you so choose to pursue becoming the ruler and making massive world-shifting, country-shifting choices. I feel like the concept of Fable 3 could work a lot as an RTS game similar to Fire Emblem. Okay. By the way, welcome in, Kazan. How are you doing today?
Run! Run for your life!
Run for your life!
These things appeared in the cells and started killing everyone.
Afraid to fight another hero, very have prepared some entertainment for you inside.
How do I feel about the DLC on Fable 3s? I'm trying to remember what the DLCs for Fable 3 were. So I guess they must not have been that good in my mind, because or I may not have played them. I either didn't play them or they weren't that good, because I don't remember them. Understone, a new section of Bowerstone underneath it. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar. Prison and robot.
Fable 3's fun for tanking the economy and watching NPCs suffer.
Then yeah,
and
no, I did not play the DLC.
Me sleep good at night.
Yeah, I can tell you for certain with what you just said, I have not done the DLC in that case. So the DLCs will be a new thing for me.
I support Fable 3. Rent moguls can make billions.
Bro, honestly, that is one of the funnest things about Fable 2 and Fable 3 is buying the entire country. I love it. It's so weirdly fun. Like, I love it. Because here's the thing, I love one of my favorite things about Fable 3 specifically, and this is kind of dumb, and honestly it shows another weak point in their writing on Fable 3. Like, this was a flaw in the writing. If you, early on in Fable 3, if you start earning lots of money, start buying up everything you can, and you buy up the whole country, and you're just making buku bucks constantly, and eventually you can basically finance the war or the coffers that you need to save up entirely on your own, but you make all the good decisions when you're king. You make all the correct, like, morally good choices, but you have enough money by the end of it. The game still assumes that you did some bad things and says, well, you had to make some unpopular decisions to get there. And it's like, no, I did all the good things. I restored the orphanage. I preserved the lake. I did all the good things. I didn't have to, like, everybody's happy. The whole kingdom is happy. Everything's good. But they just assume that you have to, like, morally break so that you can actually afford to
name your kid after any video game character. Who would it be?
Ooh, if I could name my kid after any video, or if I had to. I mean, I can. Here's the funny thing, Zach. I can name my child after a video game character if I want to. So it's kind of more of a question of would I than if I could. Just for a point of order. If I'm being pedantic. When a friend is starting their first playthrough, you join in and give them like 700 billion gold at the start of their game. Yes, exactly. Me marrying a person with the last name Kennedy. We have a kid, Leon. The middle name is Scott. I'm just going to assume that is a Resident Evil reference. Oh, I want to sound smart. Okay, so to real though, if you gift a friend 100,000 gold maxed out, and they go into a hidden room place, they would decline the gift, leave the room, and go back, and it would be there to decline again, and you just room all declined gold would stack. Really? Leon S. Kennedy, R-E-C-A-S, yes, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so Zach, you're saying if it was a boy, you would name it Dean? You would name him Dean. If it was a girl, you would name him Eris. Unlimited 100,000 stacks. That's nuts. Okay, so Sans and Papyrus. Dean from Supernatural, yeah. Let me think. I would actually, in theory, I would actually like my son, so I wouldn't name him Sora. Because as much as, like, I like Kingdom Hearts, I would not want to name one of my kids Sora. Because I would, in theory, actually care about them. And I wouldn't want them to be bullied to death. But for real, though. So it's a boy, I'd name it Nathan, and a girl, Zelda. You and Robin Williams both have good taste in that regard.
I'm about to name his new kid Tidus.
Tidus? Did you specifically spell it that way so that the TTS would pronounce it the official way? I feel like you spelled it that way just to mess with me. Because you knew the TTS would pronounce it Tidus. There's a similar principle glitch in FF2 with experience. Max out your character before you beat the tag.
Tidus.
Tidus. Tidus. Tidus. The way you said that sounds so stupid. Ooh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Deadlocked, how you doing?
Minions and summoners pummeling a drip from the guild. Was ever a sight sweeter than this?
It seems you've mastered using the combat.
Oh no! Dang it, I have to restart. Doing pretty good. Hey, thanks, appreciate it, Deadlocked. Yeah, I'm about to finish up the next game on my list, and then it's on to Halo 2 next. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why was I not able to control that? If someone gave me $1 million, would I name my kid Tidus? Considering that my kid could just rename, like give themselves a new name, or I could change their name afterwards, yeah, sure. Yeah, easy question. Hey, appreciate it, Noah. Hope you have a good night. I'll catch you later. The best game series? Are you saying Fable is the best game series, or that Halo is? Incorporate fighting? Is this, you mean legitimate, like circumventing of the attempt to get caught? Oh, the short series. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. So, have you kind of gathered the overarching kind of structure of my channel yet, just from the shorts alone? Or is this kind of helping you flesh out the kind of the goal? Because I'm guessing this is your first time into one of my streams, right? Tell Deadlocks about your time versus several Kingdom Hearts, how it basically made you suffer. Oh gosh. First time I stream, I'm mainly just seeing your shorts. I'm glad you enjoy them, man. I'm really glad you enjoy them. So basically, if it wasn't, I'll just give a very, very short kind of explanation. If it wasn't obvious already. Basically, I am going through what I am calling the Games of the Year's series. That's what I'm calling the series I'm doing. Where I am playing anywhere from 1 to 6 games from every single year, starting from 1972 to the present. Now, obviously, there's the live stream aspect of the game itself. And then there is the research side of things on the back end, where I do, I would consider a fairly exhaustive, not obviously like hundreds of hours, but you know, 20, 30 hours of research into each game. And try and find as much like hidden fun content about, like, you know, maybe something that was planned for a game but never came to be, or maybe cultural references or inspirations, you know, you name it, whatever it may be, and making those shorts. So it's kind of a twofold. There's live streams and then the kind of research side. So it's a little bit of both. Then you go for Ratchet and... Oh, I will be doing Ratchet and Clank, actually, here pretty soon. Because there's Ratchet and Clank 3 coming up. Here pretty soon. Unfortunately, Ratchet and Clank 2 kind of took the thunder. They stole my... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Dang it, I took damage. It's annoying. Looks like a frog that's tweaking. Oh my gosh! I will never not see that now. Thank you. It does look like a frog. You're right.
What's truly annoying is the noise Biden makes when sleeping punctua.
Ratchet and Clank 2 stole what thunder? Oh, I was saying that Ratchet and Clank 2 stole my thunder of the shorts. Because they did it better than I do it. They did the fun fact, did you know stuff better than I do it. So they kind of stole my thunder with that one. Did he just call me a champagne? Because I have to? Daniel, this is part of the main quest. Interesting idea for an expansion on Did You Know series. Sometimes as a long form video, not streaming. Okay. Go for it. What's your idea? Watch the same.
And they brought some puppies for our hero to play with.
Hey, thanks, appreciate it, Eli. Oh, do an iceberg video for a game series? Okay. It's not a bad idea. Although I feel like I would only be tempted to do that if it was one that somebody else hadn't already done an iceberg of. Because if somebody else has already done like you know, I'm sure actually I bet you that a Ratchet and Clank iceberg already exists. That's true. Yeah, games like Fable do have. Actually, you know what? Fable would be a really good one to do it for, because there is going to be a lot of hype. Yeah, the Fable has done. Fable has been done though. Okay, so that would make it not a great option. But I would say if it hadn't already been done, Fable would be really, really timely. And from a chronological, from a timing perspective, would be very smart, because the next game is coming out this year. I love how he's just like mocking you. He's like, there's a quest card at the bottom of a slime pit.
Was ever a sight sweeter than this?
He's just already salty that I already beat him once. Oh man, that was...
Sir, you found your first soul, did you?
That was a harsh sneeze.
Mine is ever so greedy. It will want more before it's had its fill. I wonder who the next one will belong to.
Do you have that Elena soul? Come back to the shrine and we'll see if it works.
This would have been so much easier if I just went and fought Thunder instead. Would have killed Thunder just for that insult to injury after Whisper. That's yeah. I honestly I kind of wish I just done Thunder instead. I only have 80 left. Only. He is kind of a jerk. He's always like talking down to you and making you yeah, he's pretty much insulting to you every single time you interact with him.
I hope this thing works. You need to release the soul from the mask and, well, your guess is as good as mine. I've never seen anything like it. It's like it's using the soul to power itself. Anyway, we figured out the second inscription. It says, the heroine. I can't think of anyone who fits the description better than Scarlet Robe, your mother. There's always me, of course, but as you can see, I'm still alive, and I plan to stay that way. You'll have to pay her tomb in Oakvale another visit.
Not so much Whisper, but yeah, she can be. She definitely like takes a little bit after her brother, just not quite as bad. You know, it'd be so much easier just to kill her, but no. Oh, a Bill Clinton TTS. That would be really funny, actually. Man, I need to see if I can find a Bill Clinton TTS. Yeah, I mean, until you kill Whisper, that is. Beyond him being competitive to the point it's sad, yeah.
Would you really do that to your own mother?
She's already dead, dude.
Is of no use to anyone.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh, ads.
something tells me there's going to be a lot of screaming.
Him talking. Stupid thing that Microsoft is looking to do it with doing with Netflix? No. What on earth are they? What are they gonna do? Hold on, let me see. Can I get the Twitch ads any lower? Let me see. Let me see if I can. Ads. Can I do them any? Okay, yeah, I can do. How many minutes? There we go. That's basically off. There. Okay. I just turned the ads down. They're teaming up with and going to bundle Netflix plus Game Pass, and they're looking at an ad version of Game Pass with ads showing up after like 1 hour gaming. This is so I mean, I know it's like completely optional, obviously, but this is reaching like such. Okay, let me think. You've seen the movie Ready Player One? I'm trying to think of it. It's Ready Player One. There's the moment where the IOI guy is talking about. Wait, I took damage. Hold on. It's where the guy is. He's talking about having the VR headsets and wanting, like, trying to see how much ad space they can sell on the screen without causing people to have aneurysms or having seizures. It literally is starting to feel like, I mean, we're in the very, very early stages, but it's starting to almost feel like that, where it's like, come on, seriously, we're already paying. Well, I guess if you're doing Game Pass, you're not paying for the game, but it's like, come on. I've had YouTube revamped for so long, I haven't seen a YouTube ad in years. See, honestly, same here. I have had YouTube Premium for a long time, and I'm so used to not seeing ads that whenever I'm on a YouTube account that doesn't have, how am I losing health? What is happening here? I'm losing health somehow. Early stage cyberpunk dystopian.
And his new form is almost ready. But I sense
just use ad block. Well, here's the thing. The reason I don't mind is that there have been YouTubers that I for years that I've watched their content, long time, and I know that you actually get a percentage of their if you have YouTube Premium and you watch a channel, that channel gets a little extra bump on their channel because the way they're viewing it, you are essentially paying money to watch that person's channel with no ads. So a portion of that money actually goes to the creator themselves. So I've actually been using Premium for years because there's like half a dozen YouTube channels that I watch, like, maybe not daily, but almost daily. Oh, YouTube Revanced is not premium. I mean, it kind of is, but you don't pay for it. Okay, what is Revanced then? Honestly, I just assumed you misspelled it. I made an error of judgment, or an error of it's sort of like how I have Twitch Turbo, so I avoid ads on Twitch, and him here gets an ad revenue from it. Yeah, that's true. I get, like, you know, a few extra pennies, specifically from Turbo, you know, when Ash is here. Exactly. That's actually, it's the exact same concept.
Now, There's just one inscription left. The oldest
Did
soul.
you know?
But we still haven't figured
It's an
out
unofficial
who that
app
might be.
patcher? Okay, I'm not familiar with it.
We both know who it is, dear Briar. You can't protect the old fool any longer. It's the guild master the shrine wants, hero.
Hero.
Jack?
I want everyone to know Enhancer for YouTube is absolute magic. It's like how the site should be. Gives you so much control and features.
With a better idea. You should go back to the guild and speak with them.
Ham erased everything I knew. Yarhard. Soul of Heroes. Go to the guild and kill the master, or find out whose soul could take its place. I think this is the last. I think this is the last quest right here, and then it's just on to the final fight with Jack.
For a message you left. People running around with bits of old paper, books flying everywhere. And the guild master's only gone and holed himself up in the guild woods. We're not supposed to let anyone near him.
We found it! The soul mentioned in the inscription. It must be Nostro. His soul has been trapped in the Litchfield graveyard for centuries. Our texts suggest it should be in the graveyard circle, you know, where you found the tunnel to Bargate Prison.
Catching souls? Never heard such nonsense.
Well, good luck, hero.
So, yeah, I think it's... I don't ever want somebody who is not in a financial position to be putting themselves in an awkward place. Because, like, for me, my priority... Does anyone have a Switch 2? Would you recommend it? I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but I would like to get it. Yeah, you can link the article. Hold on, let me see. It's sort of like... What article... Oh, about the Game Pass thing. Yeah, definitely. Because I do want to read that. Let me actually copy that over so I can read it later. Because I do want to read this. Let's see. Copy, open a new tab. Xbox CEO could make Game Pass less expensive, report say. Okay, alright, got it. Thank you for that, by the way. Appreciate it. So, yeah, but as I was saying, in general, I don't ever want somebody to, like, give, like, support if they are not, like, go out of their way to support something if they can't reasonably actually afford it. Like, if you're somebody who is kind of struggling to make ends meet, don't ever give me money, for instance. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. But for people who you know can, sure, cool. But here's the one big thing is that for me, my number one thing is just having people to talk to. That's the biggest thing for me. I care far more about just having people to chat with. Because that's where, like, for me, a lot of the enjoyment of doing this and the kind of the fulfillment that I get is out of having interesting conversations, having, like, an enjoyable back and forth, having good questions that I enjoy answering. Like, for instance, earlier when you know, when Ash asked what I would want from the Fable reboot. Like, those kinds of questions. Like, those are the conversations. I love having those kinds of conversations. Because I get a kick out of them. I enjoy talking about them. Because interactions are very real and you can follow conversations and it's cozy. Absolutely. And now, so it is definitely something that, just having people here and actually conversing and having a back and forth is far more valuable to me than somebody kind of putting themselves in an awkward position financially to try and say, hey, here's $2 or $5. If that's something that could make your wallet a little bit less heavy or less.
My soul with honor.
I'm trying to think of this way to phrase this. If it's going to be a situation where it's going to put you in an uncomfortable financial position, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. And you play it the same way. What is that way? I'm curious.
And this is why Ham will never have a golden tower like me. He's got empathy, unlike the billionaire class. JK.
Yeah, I definitely don't have any empathy. JK, I don't have any empathy. Okay, so oh, there we go. Got some real damage there. Daniel, I'll tell you this much: it is a foreign concept for you. That's all I know for sure. Come on, materialize, brother. There we go. Got it. About to deep throat a big rip. Pray for me. I'll pray for you, Scream and Scram. Good luck with that rip, brother. Oh, with Squirm immediately. No hits, everything. Well, okay, technically I'm not doing a true no hits. I mean, I'm doing what I call a no damage, not no hits. So, I mean, I'm not quite as high class as the, not as high class as I might like you to believe. Just, maybe, I think maybe if I had been playing this game, you know, more regularly, no damage, constant physical shield, yeah. I think if I'd played this game more frequently, I cheat my I do well yeah.
His no hits runs.
At least this one I do.
Inscriptions say only one hero.
I hear that sound in my sleep. The physical shield.
Hey, guess what? You're the strongest. I don't know what form Jack's going to take, but I don't think it's going to be.
Got mad at Dark Souls and quit NG New Game 300. It's just a one-hit kill.
For all our sakes.
You're too late.
He also cheats his no damage run, having got damaged.
He also cheats his no damage run.
That's true.
Having got damaged at the prison and
That's
continued
true.
on.
That is true. I'm kind of scummy in that way, I guess. The first enemies will one-shot you. By the way, welcome in, Tex. It's good to see you. The best sound in the world is the silence from shutting shield off. Yes, when it's been like a constant presence in the background, and then you finally turn it off after a while. What location am I missing? It says I'm missing one location.
Here you are. It's been a long wait, but I knew you'd free eventually.
His voice is so good for this.
Always the puppet. Don't you ever get tired of having your strings pulled? I am no mortal man. The gods and
This area looks perfect for one of my new casinos. It definitely won't go bankrupt as well.
Defeat Jack of Blades. Alright, first things first. Well, this is exciting.
This heat, all these flames. It's just like the day Oakvale burned.
It's just like the day
Oakvale burn. Alright, buddy, come on. Where are you? I have existed for millennia. Yeah, he's seriously just like, he's just chilling. Like, I thought... I don't remember this being as easy as it is being so far, right? Woo! Dang, I dealt a lot of damage to him right there.
Zaxxer line is fine. It's not as bad as Prince Vegeta.
Oh! Nope. I took damage. His voice is just unreal.
Darkstar, why don't you post a pic of yourself? I bet you're afraid of getting roasted.
In the selfies channel, we got good number of selfies in there. Oh, come on, it cannot be that bad, Ash. You're just being too harsh on yourself. I mean, come on, I let myself to get seen on live camera. Live in color TV. I don't know what I was originally going to say there, but I fumbled hard.
I'm on them Nashville nibbles, I'm on them Jordanian jibbies, I'm on them gorge tangeronimals.
What? I have no idea what that means.
The Selfies channel only has me and the analyst.
Oh, no. Dang it, I took damage again. Yeah, that's fine, Ash. You should never feel pressured to change that.
I'm smoking out of a glass pipe blowing
unless you ever choose to do so, you should never feel pressured into changing that. Ooh, dang. Okay.
Did you try this amazing technical called dodging?
Yes. I just suck at it.
Now, Hand, you're wrong. If someone roasts me, they should feel pressured have to post themselves. That's fair.
Yeah, just one punch to get things off to a good start. Gotta, you know, I gotta actually draw my weapon here.
Oh yeah, smoking that good-ish. That top shelf sticky Aki. My flower's so hot it makes Gaza look like Antarctica.
I've got to be faster on the uptake there when he...
Why didn't you dodge?
Shut up, GLaDOS. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just press the correct buttons. Too hard for you, Hammy, please.
Oh, shh! I walked into it. Gosh. That got me good. Walk up and uppercut a dragon, no worries. Could you... Oh my god. Can you imagine how long this fight would take if you were doing a fist only? I mean, I know people have done it, but holy cow, that would take a long time.
Maybe you should go full chicken armor against him.
Full chicken armor? Oakvale burn.
Haters in shambles. They stay picking the corn out of my...
No damage, no protection, fists only. Oh my gosh. That sounds horrible. Like, this fight, fists only, sounds absolutely terrible.
No damage, no items, fox only. Final destination. If you die, I will have a memorial for you. Rest in peace to the pathetic chicken chaser.
Alright. Are you coming back in here, buddy? Come on, let's tango. If you're doing it, let's tango.
We're out here. No light. We've been out here, homie. It's Shadow Wiser gang on sight, my dude. Step to this grandpa and you will perish.
Is it really impossible? Like, that would, I mean, I feel like it would take you an hour or more than an hour to do that.
Try to get your combat multiplier.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
It's illegal to stand on the street corner sucking on a banana. At some point, you have to take a bite where your hands get cuffed.
What? What?
I'm sorted out of my globals.
I need a bed dragon of Jack.
Oh, come on. Okay, so I have to get up to... Okay, so I can't just run back. I have to actually run up the stairs.
I'm gonna schlibby on your schlongles until you frizzy from all over my blurp bloops.
It's just like the day Oakvale burned.
You heading to bed? Okay.
Good night, wife.
Well, I haven't gone to go see the
I
yet.
just screamed myself from that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna preemptively get out of the way here. I wasn't sure if that was gonna... Ooh. Oh, that was close. Okay, fun. This is where I hate the key bindings right now. We'll be starting Fable 2 today. Probably not, because that is under a different year. Because usually mine are structured based on what year the game came out. So... Hold on, let me... Alright, you coming back in, buddy? Let's finish this. There we go. So yeah, I'll have a few games between this and Fable 2. Yeah.
Whatever you do, you must not wear it.
Dude, I've already got my chicken mask. Why on earth does Jack die? Or do you... Okay, Ash, come on. I'm already wearing a better mask right now. I've got the chicken... The chicken... I mean, come on. Wear it? Wouldn't do the mask again. I feel like... Oh, I should have put it to a vote. You're right. I should have put it to a vote. Unfortunately, I already hit throw it away before I read your comment. But also, I mean, come on, I've got the chicken mask. I've got a better headgear already. Yeah, you can't take it off and you're permanently max evil. Oh, great, the cutscene broke. It vanished in the cutscene. Yeah, I really wanted the cutscene there. You have the green stink lines forever. Oh yeah, restart.
Y'all ever sitting down and got a just yanker ball sack out you butt crack?
So Scream and Scramp, now kind of going back to your earlier comment about should you chill? Yes, you should. Mask also maxes out bad breath skill or something. That's funny. All right. While the credits roll here, I'm gonna go say goodnight to my wife. I'll be back shortly. Let me just do this real quick. So my wife is going to bed, so I'm gonna go say goodnight to her. I'll be back in about 10 minutes while the credits roll here. See you soon, and then we'll kind of discuss what I will. We'll see what I start next, but I'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you soon.
I've sat on my balls before.
My fellow Americans, has anyone seen my blankie? Has anyone seen my blankie? Anyone seen my blankie? Hello, Americans. Blankie had and
Hillary queefed and Joe sniffed it up. It smelled so bad it gave Joe dementia.
All right. So, now the question is, what are we doing now? So here's what I'm kind of thinking. Since we beat the game, there's a couple options.
You've just learnt the insult expression.
Oh, good. I can insult
You're
people now.
evil enough to use the vulgar thrust.
Yeah, so I won't have time for... Yeah, Halo 2 is probably going to be like a 3-stream... It's probably going to be like a 3-night playthrough. You're going to level up on 7th Dragon? So actually, I was thinking Slay the Spire 2. Because if this potential of getting into this tournament actually happens, then I've got a lot of practice to do. I've got a lot of work to do. Because I don't want to get in. You know, I have currently been invited, but nothing is set in stone yet. I mean, I'm holding it with very open hands at the moment because I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But officially or not officially, unofficially, I have been invited to. Yeah, I finally beat the game without getting damaged. Actually, and cap it by dying to a regular... Oh, yes! To a regular bandit. Okay, that's actually fun. I like that idea. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking that since I do need to get... First off, I need to make sure that I'm at Ascension 10 on all 5 characters, because I don't know the structure of the tournament. I don't know how it's going to be structured. But I can bet you money I will most likely need to have Ascension 10 unlocked on all 5 characters. Because I need to be basically ready for fight back these fists only. Okay. I basically need to be ready for however they decide to structure the tournament. It's still going to take them a long time to kill me. Do Dark Souls naked, no weapon run. Yeah, before I've ever had practice playing Dark Souls in general. Just do a naked, no weapon run. The guy with the bow is the only one actually like doing any substantive amount of damage to me. An SL1? Or an oops 99 resistance stat run? I wish I knew. I mean, I can extrapolate some guesses. Soul level? Oh, so I have to stay soul level 1?
Bring Lady Grey to the Hob Cavern.
I'm pretty sure she's already in jail. Like, yeah, she's in jail. She's done for.
Your lordship, we are blessed.
Okay. Can you guys, like, actually do some work? Am I regenning health or something? I feel like I'm regaining health. But I didn't think I had anything that made me respawn health. Oh, okay, hold on, let me take it off. I thought it would only work if I was actively using it. Here, let me just switch to a stick. And this one doesn't have any healing. Anything. Okay. There we go. Bro, imagine somebody the size of this character just absolutely decking you in the spine like 16 times in a row.
This isn't good.
Like, just absolutely clocking you right in the small of the back. Imagine it looks like my last attempt at PvP in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as I get punched in the back over and over and over again. Okay. Alright, let's try and gather up the last of them. We got 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hey, leave him alone. Bro, I literally can't die for trying.
Hooray!
I mean, I'm actually pretty close to dying. Alright, we think we're gonna take on Troll. It'll take... Oh, I can't even deal damage to the Troll. Never mind. I literally cannot deal damage to him. Literally.
Your health is critical.
There we go. All right. 15, yeah, something like that. Quite a few. All right, let's pull up Slay the Spire. We'll have to get a few things changed over. I'll need to change a couple of the... All right. I need to add this. Just adding end cap to the title so people know. Save and save. All right, let's pull this up. Game capture. Settings. 2540 by... There we go. That's more like it. All right. Let me resize it over here on the stream. No, it's good. It's good. Okay. Oh wait, no, actually it is not. It's too big. There we go. Now it's good. All right. I'm gonna move my webcam. I'm actually gonna make my cam, because this is right in front of the energy. I'm gonna move myself up here. Although it's gonna be kind of awkward being up here because I'm gonna be, my screen is on the other side. So I'm gonna be like looking off screen, well, off screen over here. That way. Bug's part of the charm. That's that and everyone running like they have their pants. Hey, Cause, have you played Slay the Spire? Flip my, oh, can I flip the camera? I wonder if I can just rotate it. Can I make it to where it's pointing the other way? Configure video. I wonder, is there a way to do that? I am using OBS, yeah. Could just put myself up here. Let me see. Let me see how this looks with me up here. All right, Rara, who should I do?
Daniel.
Defect or Regent? I have had the hardest time with the Defect. So let me go ahead and do the Regent. Because he's the one I've been having the hardest time with. So we'll do Regent. Okay, first off I need to see if the cam is gonna. Let me just do this. Well, I'll once I'm in there. Okay, so I can transform one card. Upgraded. I'm gonna transform a strike. Wow, that's a really good card. Okay. Okay, so no, that's gonna block there. Maybe it would be best if I'm just up here. I don't know. I can move the chat over here. Let me reconfigure the chat. Put that over here instead. Because it'll only be kind of blocked out when it's... It'll only be kind of blocked out when I'm on this particular page. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elites. Holy crap. But the thing is, that may be a little bit too much. But I can divert over here and get the... So if I have a hard time with this elite, then I can divert over... So if I come up here... I'm get this one, and then I can switch to either enemy or question mark. Come get this elite. Then, depending on how that elite goes, I can either go this way or this way. Either way, come back to the campsite here. Chest. And then, depending on how this first section goes here, I can either come over here, take an easier path. Am I stopping at the merchant? I don't really usually prioritize the merchant on the first floor, usually. Because you typically don't have a whole lot of money to buy a bunch of stuff. So there's kind of a few different paths I can go depending on how the first half goes. So I've got a really hard path. I've got a really hard path that has 5 elites. And then I've got several bailout paths I can take. Okay, I don't think I'm blocking anything right here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good right here. Let me adjust the audio up a little bit. Alright. Three strikes? Nope. That's okay. Okay, so with that card, I really need to prioritize getting star generation is crucial. And we got nothing. We got no star generation. Let's finish the wild encounters of Route 3 in Mount Moon. Now to work on Route 4. Nice. I've seen a random forgotten card from the past. Or take 8 damage and get a relic. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. That one's okay. It's not great. I need more cards right now. I need more better cards. I can probably just straight up kill this guy. He defends. Actually, I don't want to take any damage here, so I'll just let that be. There's no reason to blitz through his health, because there's just no reason to. Okay. Now I just need one defend, and he's okay. There we go. Good to go. Yes, glow is nice. Found a cool handheld emulator. I'm gonna pick up while I save money. What's it called? Okay, do I go ahead and take him out this turn?
I need a good thick weiner or sausage.
Do you have a preference? Like, personally, I'm a big fan of andouille. I really enjoy a good andouille sausage. And aside from that, as far as like a day-to-day one of my favorites is a good old-fashioned jalapeno cheddar sausage. Love it. I think I've only taken like 1 or 2 damage so far. Deal 3 damage for all enemies for each star gained this turn.
How would you dress your hot dogs? Simple, mustard and raw onions.
For a hot dog, I like personally I like hot dog mustard, ketchup, and I will sometimes do like pickle relish. I'm pretty basic when it comes to that. Oh shoot. This is like the worst possible. This is the worst possible elite to start off with. It's gonna suck. Okay.
Pan playing spray the Sphingus.
Okay, that was fun. Okay, that was pretty funny.
I like my brat on call like I just prefer it for the taste charcoal gives it.
Charcoal. Okay. Alright, so... Draw 3 cards. I can... What can I... Let me think. What's the best way?
I like my coffee like I like my women. Warm and energizing.
Okay, let's... Take out this one. Block here. Hey, how's it going? Turn the volume down. Good to see you. Just I just finished up Fable, and I am kind of fiddling around because I may just have to. Let me think what to do here. Yeah, I just finished up Fable, and I'm doing some Slay the Spire. I do not. I see. This is why I struggle with the Regent. The Regent starts off feeling so squishy with barely any like AoE attacks, and it's really rough to start off with. I just struggle with him.
I like cooter soup.
I mean, I've been able to make it to Ascension 4 with... Obviously, I've made it to Ascension 4 with him so far. But he just feels rough. And here we go. I'm about to take 16 damage. Try and whittle him down. To block a little bit more. That way, at least that way I'm only taking 6. And this is exactly why I had so many bailout pads. For this reason exactly. Alright, so if I do this, then this, take you out. Now I only have the one to deal with. Jeez. This is there are multiple characters where this elite is not a problem at all, but for the Regent specifically, you like the look of the vertical too much. Never imagine. Well, so technically, it's the stipulation for me was that I could get hit, but as long as I had the shield up. The physical shield, then I wasn't technically taking damage. So it was kind of a modified no damage. Deal 4 damage for each skill played this turn. Whenever you play a card this turn, I feel like I'm getting really just crappy cards. This is good if I really want to play a bunch of defense, but I still want to get some damage out. I think I need to skip this elite and go over here and I need to get some cards upgraded. I need something that's gonna make some kind of a difference here. I think I'm. Do I have to start upgrading my blocks? I don't think so. More star generation is good. I feel so directionless right now because I don't have really any. I mean, I do have this, which is good. Lately I get duplicate drops of the worst cards after every enemy or merchant. Yeah, I think I need more defense right now. As much as I hate to be upgrading, I don't know that I can get in good conscience upgrade a defend. Get more stars. I if I'm going to upgrade a defense card, it needs to be a better defense card than that. I feel like with the other characters, I just like zip by so fast by comparison because I'm so much more comfortable with how they play. And the Regent, like the Necrobinder, I feel like I've gotten very, very comfortable with the Necrobinder. But the Regent, I'll have really, really amazing runs. And then I'll have runs like this where I'm getting directionless cards that make me not really feel like I know where I'm going with my build. Because right now I just feel totally directionless. I don't think we will ever upgrade a defend on purpose. Yeah, it's just I can't stomach. Oh, well, hey, there's at least something to be, excited about. I think I can take on this elite. And then I can go over, if I need to bail and go to this campsite here, I can. I need something to happen. I need some good cards. Okay, hold on. I just discarded that potion. That was not what I meant to do there. I am restarting because I meant to drink it, not discard it. Okay, and that's why I wanted it, because of something like that. Didn't post. So okay, one of the disadvantages of Ascension is at Ascension 4 you lose a potion slot. Yeah, so you can see the disadvantages of the Ascensions up here.
I still think Ganondorf should be in this game. He would fit right in.
Ganondorf would fit in this game. He'd fit right in. Well, this elite is going far better. Oh, I just realized. Hold on. The short. What is going on over here? That's weird. The short live stream is totally broken. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Game capture. Why on earth is this broken so badly? What is this? Window capture. That's weird. Sorry, one second. I'm fixing something on the shorts view. It was totally busted for some reason. I just now noticed. Okay, there we go. For anybody who happened to be in there, I do apologize for that. That was an absolute mistake. Okay, so let's see. If I play this, I can play decisions. And then I can block a ton right here. And then I can block the rest here. And then I just need to get Sovereign back and it's over. There we go. Okay. That was not bad at all. Oh, now we're in business. A molten egg. Okay. Now we're talking.
making fries and grilled cheese sandwich using queso and sriracha cheddar cheese.
Sounds pretty good. Do I think I can take on 2 elites? Do I have a card worth upgrading? Oh, let's go for broke. Get the 2 elites. Much and hard? What are you eating? Oh, making fries, grilled cheese sandwich using queso and sriracha cheddar cheese. That does sound really good. Not gonna lie. Why did I say that? Not gonna lie. Let's see. I think he is attacking, so let's do this. Boom, boom. Ooh, Thai curry. Man, I could go for some Thai curry. Alright, so far it's been going alright. So if I did that, that would get him to 23. So it'd basically be 20, equivalent to 27. He's currently at, that won't quite do it. So I may just have to take some damage here, I guess. It's going to be 18 damage. Do I want to take 18 damage? Is there a way for me to not take 18 damage here? I don't think there's a way for me to not take at least a significant amount of damage here. I can block 5 of it, but that's it. Okay. Bronze scales, that's pretty good. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Gather light. There we go. A good block card that generates stars. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's do this. Start building up our Sovereign Blade. Now, go ahead and play this. Play Glow 3 times. Okay, now, you. 5 times 20. 6 times 5. Okay, you're dead. And then if I do this, 20 becomes 30. 43, you're not quite gonna die. But that's okay, because you're not dealing damage this turn, so you're fine. Oh, thorns. Ooh, block potion. Okay, every 4 energy you spend, that one's pretty good. Glitter stream is also pretty useful. I wish I knew what... I can't remember what the upgraded version of this is. I think that's... Is that more valuable than get glitter stream here? I think this is more valuable. Oh my gosh. No. Again? Two times? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, I should have used the block potion. That is true. The thorns will definitely help here. That is very, very true. Okay, if I do this, that'll get that up to 20. Which means I can do... I can block here. And I can take out this one. Okay. So... block. And you'll do 12 damage, which half of that will get blocked. So let's take that on you. And then we're blocking all of this. You're almost dead. We're gonna make it out of this fight, but just barely. Just barely. This one is putting us... Okay. Okay, so here's what I do here. I don't need to draw in more cards, but I could use more stars. So let's do that. And then we're going to do... oh yeah, we're going to do Gather Light times 3. Heck yes. I only have the Gather Light that's even remotely decent currently. So let's do this. Then I can take out you. And then I can take out you. 4 times 6 is enough. Okay, we're okay. It was touch and go, but oh, and we got one of the best powers in the game. Ooh, okay, okay. Now I have a choice to make. Now I have a choice to make. As much as I love Crescent Spear, I am more likely to get Crescent Spear later. Void Form is huge. That is... wait, it was just the first 2 cards, period. I have to heal here, unfortunately. Alright. Please can I get Void Form? I was really, really, really hoping... okay, that's okay because I got Orbit. So I at least got a decent little setup here. I don't need to apply that. There's no reason to. I can just build up the stars instead. Okay, there's the Void Form. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and block this because I need to. There's a smarter way I could have done that, now that I think about it. But that's okay. Let me think. So he's dealing 10 damage. This is the most expensive card. Let's go ahead and block everything for free. And then this... let's get that one out here. Now that means Sovereign Blade will be free whenever I need it to be. Okay. I actually have a really good feeling about this fight because I already have both of my big hit power cards already in play. So I have a good feeling about this. All right, do I want to use this yet? I think I want to wait until it's about to be shuffled, and then I want to use it. I have no reason to use that. But if I do this, then I can get closer to the next free energy. So let's do that. This is far from ideal. He's about to deal 20 damage. Exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. What do I need to do here? I want to keep that. I want to keep this. I think I need to do this. This. Play this. Drink this. That gives me 10 more cards. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, that worked out beautifully. That worked out wonderfully. Okay, let's save that. Don't really need glow. I'm gonna get 15 damage here. So let's do this, and let's do this. Okay, that could not have gone better. That potion really, really worked there. Alright, let's do that. Do that. Do this, do this. And we'll just take the 9 damage here. Or 4 damage, actually. Alright, I think we're going to be good. If I can apply Vulnerable, that would be really helpful. Radiata Stories! Almost! Not yet, Mayor. Not yet. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Okay, so I can't make him vulnerable, so we just need to play that. Really annoyed that I couldn't quite get him right there. So here's going to be the tricky part. He's about to do 33 damage from his bomb. If I cannot block, basically 10 damage. Okay, and I can also weaken it, so we're okay. Alright, we're good. That was touch and go. That was iffy. Ooh, all upgraded. I feel like I'm actually fairly likely to, because I have got Void Form, to get 7 stars for free. So I think I'm kind of leaning towards 7 stars because I do have Void Form already. Thanks, Mayor. I think I'm going to go 7 stars here. Because I think that's the one that I'm most likely going to see a consistent return on if I am able to play that power early and play it often. Okay, upgrade 4 cards. Replace. Okay, now I've got an interesting choice to make because I'm not really a big fan of Storybook. It's kind of just okay, it's fine, but I don't like the fact that you lose max health. However, what does Void Form upgraded? 3 cards. But the replacement for Act 2, let me see if we've got a good path already. Because when you replace Act 2 with a single special path, it actually gives you a pretty stellar path. That has 2 different chests as well as like 2 or 3 campsites. I'm not really seeing a wonderful path at the moment. I can get 2 elites and 3 campsites over here. I can get 3 elites if I come over here, plus a shop, which I do need to go to a shop. But oh man, I can get 3 campsites and 3 elites. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm taking this. And I'm going to upgrade Void Form. Actually, hold on. Let me see. What is Orbit? Orbit just changes the cost down to 1. 4 cards. Okay. I want Gather Light. Yeah, she's already asleep. She went to go lay down a little bit ago. Let's do Orbit. And let's do... Business decisions. My 3 biggest cards. Well, Fable was awesome and interesting as this game is. I'm not getting it. Looks like Magic knockoff or something. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It is just a, you know, it's a deck builder, which is not for everybody. But that is exactly why I took 7 stars right there. That is exactly why I took it. So with my build currently, I might actually take Devastate as well, because if I can get free big heavy hitting cards frequently, that's gonna make a huge difference. Okay, I can't play that this time. As much as I would like to. Now, ideally, I would get... And I didn't get it. That's okay. I was hoping I was going to get something else.
Art videos are a hangover cure-all.
And there comes the Void form. Day late and $1 short. Day late and $1 short. But, I can Devastate, and he's dead. So we're fine. Royal Gamble. Oh, and there's a Crescent Spear. I love a good Crescent Spear. It's a good card. Although the strike, I already have this one, so that will just make my strikes even stronger. Strikes come up before. I think I want to get these 3 here. I don't really care about these other ones. 10% would give me 7 to 8 health. These are all, granted, minor, but permanent buffs. Don't get me wrong, it looks fun. I love Magic. I got a really dope green elf deck, and I've been tossing around the idea of building a slime deck for a while. Nothing wrong with a good card builder. I just don't know enough about this one, I guess. Well, okay, so that's actually something I've said a handful of times to basically anybody who you know will listen, hear me out on it. I do think that it is one of those games that if you know about the game, then a lot of people really enjoy it. But the problem is that a lot of people, basically, if you don't know anything about it, it's kind of just like a, okay. So it is one of those games, and honestly, I suspect it's probably similar to something like playing Magic the Gathering, because if you know Magic the Gathering, you're far more likely to really enjoy watching somebody play Magic the Gathering. But a game like Slay the Spire, I think it's the same thing. If you're familiar with the game, then it's awesome, and you love it. If you're not familiar with the game, then you're just kind of like, meh, okay. I think it does make a big difference with your own familiarity level with it. Okay, I need ways to generate more stars. Okay, do I have... I feel like I could probably take on this next elite without healing. Famous last words. Anybody? Famous last words indeed. Although, I'm not completely hopeless. Okay, so what I need desperately to get Void Form. So, the way I need to make that happen... Oh no, I don't need Void Form. What I need is 7 stars. So I've got to... Okay, I'm going to block most of their damage here. I actually am going to block all of it. So what I need to do is hope beyond hope that I get 7 stars on this next turn. And I did not. Okay. I don't have any way to draw. So, who's dealing the most damage? You are. I don't want to use Crescent Spear right now because it's going to take up one of my stars if I use it. So I'm just going to take a hit here. I'm just taking a lot of damage here. Okay, there's the 7 stars. Okay, and I got one. I got what I needed. We're good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, Blood Vial, fantastic. Great card. Okay. Famous last words. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. I think I want Bulwark here for the block. That block is nice. Alright, we're resting. I'm not taking a chance. I've got another elite coming up. Okay, we got a chest. Unceasing Top. Great. Okay, another... Do I heal here? Yes, I think I do. Right. Now I can either skip this elite, but I know I want the shop. So no, we're doing this elite. Oh, Void Form. Okay, this is okay. This is actually great because I can weaken him, get him down to 6. Playing the power, this power first gives me the extra 6 block. Playing this gets me 1 closer. Oh, but it ends my turn. I forgot. That's okay. I only took a little bit of damage. That's fine. Alright. So we want to do this here. And then we want to do this here. And then we want to do this here. And then this and this. Beautiful! This is why Unceasing Top is freaking amazing. Unceasing Top. So amazing. Okay, gosh. Okay, this is okay, here we go. So even though it's gonna cost me a little bit, you know what? I have enough energy. I can afford this. Because I only need... I have the 7... Oh, I can play 3 at a time. I forgot. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we've got a build. Man, that Void Form single-handedly made me have a legitimate build. And now I've got an extra 10 block. Oh, and Big Bang. Heck yes. Okay, Big Bang is a fantastic card. Bag of Preparation. Extra two cards at the start of the combat. Yes, please. One of the best relics in the game. I could use some more block. Could definitely use some more block. Do I have any cards I want to remove? Not especially. Jackpot is interesting, but I don't have enough for it. Regent. Yeah, no. When Regent gets going hard. Like he gets serious about it. I kind of want to remove one of my strikes. I think I'm going to remove one of my strikes. Pokemon in card digital form. It's not that's not the worst. We'll just go random here. Play an attack, get blocked. That's fine. I didn't want to lose health. I did not feel like losing health here. Okay. That was not worth it. Do I have any way to make him vulnerable? No, I do not. Now I do. Okay, so I can actually get some serious. So that's one that's for stars gained. Only downside is I'm going to have to give myself just a billion dazed. Just all the dazed in the world. But he killed himself, so it's okay. He self-deleted. Sword Sage. I mean, yeah, that's good, but I just don't know. Well, I guess if I can get it for free. I can get it for free if I get Void Form first. What I really need is I need Void Form to be enchanted with like an autoplay at the beginning of combat. That would be huge. Big Bang innate. Making Big Bang innate sounds like a great idea. Okay. There we go. Let me think for a second. I'm gonna want Orbit regardless, so we will go ahead and play that now. Let's see. At the start of your turn, generate 2 stars. Yes, please. Alright, now let's go here. Let's go here. Go here. Go here.
My wife farts in her sleep. It's cute.
It's cute. Yes, so Apotheosis was moved to a post. Oh, there we go. Void Form. Easy choice right there. Apotheosis was moved to a boss reward. So basically, when you start from one of the ancients. Okay, so we got 3. So I do want to make him vulnerable because that gives us a lot of extra damage. What happened there? Why did those get exchanged? Choose a skill in your hand. Oh, did I only have... Did I not have a single skill? I didn't have... Wait. Oh, it played Venerate. That's why. Okay. I was confused. Very, very confused for a second. Yeah, so anyway, it was moved to a post-boss reward. So basically, you just get it as an option you can pick from one of the ancients. Okay, there's no reason not to go ahead and just move further back here. This is going swimmingly now. I was so concerned how this was going to go. And now it's just going really, really well. Another void form, which would basically make every single turn free. Which, if every single... if most of the cards are free, it doubles the chance of me getting it early. But the Smith... I don't have a good Forge card. You know what? I think I'm going to do this because it will make basically every hand free. All right, let's see what we get here. Max HP, enchant with all cards with Glam. Enchant all card rewards with Glam. Okay, so for instance, here's Apotheosis right here. Jewelry box, add 1 Apotheosis to your deck. Innate, upgrade all your cards. Which I would actually consider if most... Well, not most, but if... I mean, almost half of my cards are already upgraded. Let me see. So we can get... I can get... 1, 2, 3 elites. If I follow this path here, then I can go either this direction or this direction. I don't expect I'm going to have an issue, though. The only downside is this only gives me one campsite this direction. Well, yeah, the thing is that you only can get Apotheosis. Now you can only get Apotheosis from this particular Ancient. I feel like getting replay from any new card... I don't know that I don't think I need Apotheosis.
Nothing's better than relaxing by the fireplace at 12 and eating fries with queso and grilled cheese semi watching fart videos. It just can't be beat.
The only thing I'm torn on is whether I want 31 more max health or if I want all future cards to have replay. Gosh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm not gonna even get to a shop this direction. Maybe do I need to go a different direction so I actually get to a shop? I don't really necessarily have to. If I go this direction, I still only get 2 elites. I think I'm really, really torn on this one. 31 max health. That's big. That's a lot of health. And I kind of already have a pretty good setup on my deck. And most of the good cards that most of the really big cards that I have are already upgraded. Like 7 stars is upgraded, Void Form is upgraded. I haven't upgraded Gathering Light. So I don't think I want Apotheosis. I think I want max health. So I could take out... I could take out this one in the back this turn. Of course, now you give me Void Form, but I don't need to play Void Form here because I'm just gonna take damage if I do, and it's just unnecessary because it's a bit overkill. I mean, I'm still going to take damage. I'm just going to take less damage. Let's do this. Now, unfortunately, he's just going to keep on attacking. There we go. That's what I needed right there. So I took a little bit of damage, but it's less damage than I would have. So the funny thing is, with Orbit, if you keep on playing it, eventually you will get to the point where you literally gain... Okay, there's a relic here. Alright. Oh, there's a rare card there. Alright. Courget. Tyranny. At the start of your turn, draw one card and exhaust one card from your hand. Deal 7 damage, forge 7. Forges an additional 7 for every other time you've hit the enemy this turn. I mean, that sounds great. So now I'm starting with plating. So I have basically 18 block on turn 1. Because now I have the plating as well. So that is a heck of a turn 1. Still not getting lucky with my first turn. Now there's possibility. There is a possibility for each skill plate this turn. Nope, still didn't get it. Well, I just want to go all the way into damage, probably. I can play 2. And then I should just be able to kill him with Sovereign Blade next turn. Well, Sovereign Blade plus one other thing. Let's see, that'll be 13. 13 is 55. That's funny. Hold on, I can make him vulnerable. There we go. Nope. 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 Don't want any of that. And I don't want to make my deck any fatter than it has to be. It's already not a thick deck, but it's... Ooh. Ooh. That's lucky. Oh, you were really missing telling me to get wrecked? I mean, that's fair. I understand. Yeah, you're kind of out of luck when going to a game that I'm actually, I wouldn't say, like, good at, but I'm decent at. Oh, I was trying to figure out why I kept on gaining energy and I forgot about the orbits. I totally forgot about the orbits. I was like, why am I gaining so much energy? Total brain fart there. Do I want another Know My Place? I don't think I do. But I will take a Guiding Star so I can have a chance of drawing into Void form earlier. Exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Enchant a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. I can give that to... Where is it? I can give that to Big Bang. I will happily give that to Big Bang. or decisions. Those are both really good. I think actually decisions is better. Yeah, Halo 2, based on when I was looking at the average playtime, it looks like it'll be like a 3-day stream. Just from a glance. We got this, I can go ahead and do that. Do I want to play this? Oh, wait, that costs stars. I'm such an idiot. I just made it to where I can't play 7 stars. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Yeah. Well, keep in mind that when I did Halo 1, I did it in one stream, but I also was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning doing it. So it was kind of like a yes, but kind of situation. Well, this is rather unfortunate. I don't have any block here. I'm gonna take damage here. Yeah, EV Fortune, I would highly recommend checking it out. It is, I mean, I don't know if, do you know anything about the game outside of just me sitting here playing it for a few minutes?
Ham, get paper cuts.
I totally forgot it ends your turn. I have got to be more careful about that. I just lost so much health because I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, so in that case, I would highly recommend that you check it out. It is when I say literally the #1 deck building game in the world, it is by far the #1 deck building game in the world. Like, it was just the second one. This is Slay the Spire 2. Was just released, what, like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and it broke, like, basically every record for its category. It broke basically every record it could. It has the 20th, oh, Van Brace is nice. I think it... Oh, there we go, Smith. Now we got Smith even. It was the 20th top concurrent played game in Steam history, which for a indie developed game is absolutely huge. Okay, so now we got a Void Form on turn 1, which is huge. I need to stop playing it before I finish my turn. I do that so often. I've got to stop doing that. Ah, I did it again! Why do I keep doing that? In my personal opinion, my own humble opinion, yes. That's true. It does not. It has none of that corporate BS. Yeah, I'm literally like, I cost myself so much health 2 turns back to back. Oh, actually, I didn't lose any health on the first turn. I just missed out on a lot of utility. I just missed out on a lot. But I cost myself a lot of health on turn 2 by messing that up. I lost a lot of health because of that. Okay, now we're gonna do decisions. We're gonna triple play the Smith. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I still got 3 energy, but I've got debt over here. 13, 9. He's gonna do 21 damage total. Taking a little bit of damage here, but not bad. Yeah, I would be easily like 30 or 40 health higher right now if I was just not being stupid about that particular aspect of that card. Thankfully, I do have Ceaseless Top. It may happen. We'll see. Okay. I need... Ah, shoot. I'm just taking a hit here. That's really frustrating. I swear, if I die because of this, I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay, you know what, let's just... I mean, no, that's true. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a silver lining in it. I'd be lying if I said there... Okay, here we go. Put Sovereign from anywhere in my hand. Okay, I have to survive this fight without taking 14 damage. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, I need 6 energy to get that. I can't do that. What can I do? Let me see. Sword Sage, no. Shoot. Shouldn't have played that. Should not have played that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I have to dump some of my 0-cost cards so that I can play this. Ooh. Okay. That was a waste. Huge waste. It's really unfortunate. It's very foolish. Okay, 15 damage. So if I do that, that'll kill this one up here. I think I have to do that. I hate this because it's literally going to leave me with 1 health. Okay, never mind. It's going to leave me with... Sorry, it's going to leave me with 6 health. Okay. We got Void Form. So we're at least... Now we're starting to cook. It just... Everything depends on Void Form. And I don't love that. Draw until your hand is full. Okay. This one's an obvious play. And then Forge. Okay, he's going to deal 15 damage. I can get Bulwark here. Okay, I gotta do this. Gets him down to 11 damage. Bulwark gets me fully blocked. And let's do this to get him a little bit lower. This is really precarious. I'm so annoyed how much health how much more health I would have right now if I had just been a little smarter. I would have so much more health right now. Now, the one thing that's going to really, 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 really suck is I still have an elite to go. I still have this elite. Thankfully, this guy is not the worst. Okay, we have Void Form. So we gotta be careful here. Okay. So, we're gonna do Orbit first. Then we're doing block here. Now, I'm good if I use Void Form at this point, I am okay. I am going to preemptively play this, and I got a Void Form from that anyway, which is kind of ironic. But that's okay. That is okay. Yes, I'll play the decisions. We'll do Forge, which means I should be able to kill him in 1 hit right here. Whew! Okay, that was actually pretty tight. Fencing manual. What is... Oh, at the start of each combat, Forge 10. That's nice. I don't know that I need any of these. Wait, retain your hand this turn? Yeah, that could actually be helpful. Alright. Last combat before the... And we got... Did we get Void... We got Void Form again. Okay. It's doing 16 damage. I'm already blocked for this first... So let's get that in here. Let's get this. And then we're just Void Form and we're good to go. Alright. I can make you vulnerable here. I can make Sovereign Blade deals double damage this turn. So let me do this. Okay, we didn't get it. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So if I deal 50. He's gonna do 18 damage. I need to do everything I can to take as little damage here as possible. Okay, I only can get. Why am I even getting 10 block from? Oh, because of Vambrace, that's why. I think the only way this works here. Actually, let me think. 4, that would give me 8. So I could do Venerate. I'm really having a hard time figuring this one out. Okay, let's do this. Then I think I do this. This and this. Man, sorry, I really had to think through that one because that was just a really tricky position I was in. It was just a bad, very, very bad position. Alright. Hidden Cache Bulwark. Let's go Bulwark here. Alright, then we're at 61 over here. Do I have any way to get him vulnerable? I do not. Let's go this. Then let's go. I can get almost there. I can almost get there. Just not quite. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, stealing 33 damage this turn, but it's fine because we got 7 stars, he's dead. Okay, we only took a little bit of damage there. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. I actually do want another one of those. So we come in here, we heal. We're at 70 health. That is respectable for going into this fight. But, here's the thing. The door hits like an absolute tank. The door hits like a truck. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well now my entire priorities have shifted. Because now I need to try and clear out my hand as much as possible. Okay. So he's dealing 25 damage. If I do this, and I can afford one more energy. What is going to set me up the best? Actually, probably this would, because then I could play... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Then I can play this. So we get rid of this. Then I play this. Smith, triple Smith. And with Void Form. Beautiful! Could not have been better. Literally could not have been better. That is... That was a dream. Dream turn 1 right there. Absolutely phenomenal. Just amazing. You just like how excited I was right there? It's like, this is the best thing. Alright, I need to use up things that are going to cost energy. This is going to deal 116 damage 2 times. Do I really want to waste that much damage on the front of the door? Or do I want to take a hit here? I do have 2 different cards that are... Well, at least one of them is in my draw pile. No, I only have the one summon forth. Okay. I think... I just wait this one out. Then I take him out without... Ooh. Ooh. Or. We do this. Because I can summon it back right away. And then we just dealt half of his health. Half of his health that turn. I can destroy those things in real life. Yes, you can.
Clicking that.
Alright, let's see. He's going to deal 31 damage this turn. So what I want is I want this, and Bulwark. Now, one more defend and another void form. Okay, now he's fleeing this turn. Oh. That's a really bad draw. Horrible draw. You're gonna start making memes of me? Alright. Do what you want. Okay. Please, 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 please. Bulwark. Or summon forth. Oh, I don't want to, no, I want to use that. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. Let me think for a second. What I want to do is I want to prophesy. I can play 5 for free. So I think I want to do this. I wish I knew how many more I can play. There's the Sovereign Blade. Okay, we got this. We got this. Alright, and then, final turn. $243 damage 2 times. Now, here's the question. Do I want to be lame and you know, just go ahead and play it right away? No, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is I'm going to play this, which makes him take double damage. So now this is going to do 492 damage times 2. 92 damage. But are we done there? No, we're going to forge a little more, make it stronger. But are we there? Are we done yet? I don't think so, because I want to, you know, I want to get his health down a little bit lower, just to add some insult to injury. But are we done yet? No, I think I want to, you know, venerate. Let's get some block. You know, let's get some, oh, look. Hey, it deals double damage. Oh, so I guess we'll do triple damage. So, wait, what? Why did it not do... Oh, for the next 2 turns. It just does it by turns. That's lame. I was really expecting something cool to happen right there. Well, let's get some more block. And, you know, let's do a little more damage, I guess. And then, okay, so we'll just go ahead and do a 512 times 2.
Come over.
Yeah. Well, that was a well-recovered run right there. It started off really rough. You should get it so you can learn how to play. That was a surprisingly clutch recovery. This guy's hairline yeeted into the 4th dimension. All right, well, let me see what time it is. It's 11:47. I do have quite a bit of. I mean, that came together pretty nicely. All right, yeah, I'm gonna be done for the night as well because I got a lot of the lines on this polo are like wigging out on the screen, like they are solid lines and then they're not. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off because I'm gonna start getting ready for the Halo shorts that I've already kind of gotten put together for the Halo game. So, cause if you are interested, I will be doing a first time playthrough of Halo 2 starting tomorrow night. I expect it'll probably take about 3 days. And then after that, I'm doing Pokemon Emerald. And then I'm doing Metroid Prime 2 and then Ratchet and Clank 3. So that's the next several games that I'll be playing. Most of those games are going to be like 3-day. Now, Pokemon Emerald will probably be like a 4, maybe 5-day stream. Yep, Emerald. I'm debating on whether I've got 2 different concepts of like, because I have played Emerald before. So anytime that I play a game that I've played before, I like to do some kind of a challenge run for it. So if it's a game I have done before, like for instance, Emerald, I'll be doing either a Nuzlocke run, or I will be doing a Pokedex run. So not sure which one. Obviously, the Nuzlocke run will probably take less time. The Pokedex run would take quite a bit longer. But I'll just kind of wait until I get there. You can do that permadeath challenge. Yeah, that's the Nuzlocke challenge. So if it faints, it dies. Exactly. Hey, analyst, how's it going? Good to see you. Dude, were you here for the play there? Because I know that you're a fan of Slay the Spire. Yeah, he's a bit late. Coming in right on the tail end. He wanted to come in and say hi real quick before I got off for the night. So anyway, cause just in case you haven't gathered it already, I stream every single night from 8 p.m. Central to midnight. So have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And also the analyst, I'll message you here in a minute about the one thing I was going to ask you, either for your advice on how I can do it, or if you wanted to do it yourself. Either way, whatever you prefer, on that logo. So, but I'm going to go ahead and head off for the night. Appreciate you all. I hope you have a good one. If you're heading to bed, as usual, if you're going to sleep, sleep well. If you're going to stay up tonight, then I hope you have a great rest of your night.